Hey guys, hope y'all are doing well. I am making a quick, and I mean a quick, rushed video of a watch that I have had for about a week. I traded for this, and I'm a big fan of Marathon. Check out some of my other videos, and I'm moving it along to someone else now. I love Marathon. I love their watches. I love their quartz watches. Please check out my reviews of their SAR and their JSAR, but this is just the I think it's the MSAR 36 millimeters, and so it's a small watch, and it kind of goes right in that small watch trend we seem to be in the middle of. And it's a cool watch. It's really well made, typical Marathon build quality, but man, it's just too small. I've got a 40 millimeter watch on, nothing large. It's just a Resco Patriot. And just look at the size of the 36 millimeter Marathon versus the standard men's size 40 millimeter Resco Patriot. And ultimately, as good as this Marathon is, I mean, it's a great watch, really good Swiss quartz movement. Ultimately, it's just too small. Let me throw it on a strap real quick, show y'all what I mean, and just a few other thoughts about the watch. But like I said, it is literally going to be packed up today and sent off to a loving home, and hopefully the new owner will find some pleasure out of wearing it. I'll be right back. Okay, give me a second. All right, guys, we're back, and I've got the 36 millimeter Marathon MSAR quartz on a simple NATO strap. And it's comfortable, man. It's small. It kind of sits high like a lot of Marathons do because of the raised bezel, but really easy to turn, turns easily. Great screw down crown, great water resistance, good quality quartz movement, 18 millimeter strap. And if the question is the build quality of the small one, I guess technically Marathon calls it a medium, but my God, if this is a medium, I don't even want to see the small. If the build quality is the same, but it's too small. I mean, it's too small for me, and I would venture to say that if you are between I would say the regular size or the medium SARs, I would strongly encourage anybody, man, woman, child, to go with the regular size. It's just too small. I mean, it affects legibility, and it just looks, I don't know. It's just it doesn't do a lot of the things that tool watches need to do well, namely immediate legibility and ease of use. And while the crown is easy to manipulate, it's small, you know what I mean? So it's a tiny little crown because it's a tiny watch. And the bezel is actually very easy to turn because it's raised up, but it just looks like a little, the whole thing is just enlarged. Let me compare it to, so you see that on my wrist, and let's just compare it real quick to this simple 40 millimeter Resco, and you can see like the dramatic difference in legibility. And for tool watches, legibility is, I think, the paramount thing. So yeah, I like it. I'm not bashing the small Marathon. I think there's certainly a place for this watch for some people, but I guess this video is more for people that are looking at Marathon's line, and sometimes the sizing and the nomenclature can be a little bit confusing. But if you're between the little one, which they call the medium, versus the regular size, let me strongly encourage you to get the regular size. I think that would be a much better idea for the majority of people. Now, listen, if somebody wants like a little watch, cool, man. I mean, this gives you all the functionality of the larger ones, minus, I think, some of the legibility, the ergonomics and stuff. Anyway, quick look at a nice little watch, literally, the Marathon MSAR 36 millimeters quartz version. And little watches are a thing now. That's kind of become a trend, and even established brands like Panerai are leaning into the little watch trend. Tudor has released a smaller version of their Pelagos diver. That's really cool. I mean, that's great. I'm glad that there's more choice. That can only be good for people that like watches. More choice means more options out there. But I would like specifically on some of these watches, it's funny how the sizing creates so much like hype around them. please don't pay over retail for something like a 39mm Tudor Pelagos. Look, just be patient, and in 6 months or a year, you'll be getting like the standard Tudor discount. Same thing with this watch. Listen, this watch trades at a tremendous discount because, you know, people get these watches, they try them on, they're like, man, this is so cool. But then very quickly they realize that it's a cool watch, it's a nice watch, but it's just not, it doesn't fulfill enough of the tool watch characteristics and qualities that most people look for, namely legibility and tactile feel. You know, large crown, big bezel, easy to turn. Anyway, I'm rambling as always, guys. I'm sorry about this quick video. I'm sorry about the bad lighting. It's literally the middle of the night, and I am packaging up this watch to send out to somebody who I'm sure will appreciate it much more than I have. Guys, thank y'all for logging in. Appreciate the views, appreciate the comments, and look forward to making some more content for y'all soon, guys. Take care and God bless, okay?